Taurus, welcome back to Shacey Tarot. For those of you returning, for those of you brand new, welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what's going on in your energy or surrounding your energy. Remember, this may play out from your perspective or whoever you're dealing with or whoever you will be dealing with. Let's see what's going on. These are going to be your love messages from your person, which I will pull near the end of the reading. We're also going to pull some tarot charms. For those of you returning, thank you so much for your continued support. I hope you're all doing awesome. So masculine, feminine, you will know who you are, and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's not a personal reading, okay? But we will try to dig as deep as we can into your energy, the energy of the person you're dealing with, the mutual energies, and any advice and guidance. We're going to see who or what can be affecting your connection. You know, again, like love shows up here, can be family, friends, can be a love interest, a crush, an ex. It can be a child of yours if you have children. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If I say he, it might be she. It's not gender specific. Don't forget to hit that like button. Fantastic and free way to support these free readings. And most especially, it's a fantastic way to support your fellow Taurians. All right, we all need to help support each other. That's a definite must. Let's see what's going on. Personal readings are open at shacey.com. Okay, what's going on in Taurus's energy? Who or what is coming toward Taurus? What do we need to know? Got a lot on your mind, Taurus. You have the Seven of Cups. You've got a lot on your mind. What is going on? Queen of Swords. Okay, interesting. So you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or you could be taking on the Queen of Swords energy, making some head over heart decisions at this time. You may feel overwhelmed with the decisions you have. Somebody does here. Okay, so whether that's you or someone you're dealing with, it can also represent an ex. It could mean that. But I'm mostly getting that somebody's making head over heart decisions right at this time. Seven of Cups also represents you have, you know, different decisions to make. And it's kind of like, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. You're kind of waiting. You could be waiting for some funds to come in, some money to come in. It can also represent that somebody's waiting for you, Taurus. You know, maybe we planted some seeds quite some time ago and we're looking to see if anything is happening. And if it's not, kind of looking at, okay, well, what's our other opportunities here? Now, again, it can be we're making decisions and choices. We have all of these decisions and choices to make, but we're having to wait for enough money. Okay, maybe we're waiting for a job to come in or a payout to come in, or we've put a lot of work into our career, our job, and we're kind of waiting for it to pay off because we have all these things on our plate that we need to handle, okay? So whether that's you or your person, let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Fool energy. Yeah, it's almost like, do I have enough? Do I have enough? Have I waited long enough to take this leap of faith? Have I waited long enough to take this chance? Okay. Or have I saved enough money to take this opportunity? Maybe to travel. Somebody could be looking to see how much money they have to see if there's an opportunity perhaps at a distance that I can go towards. Bottom of the deck. Five of Wands. Okay. So whatever this opportunity is, it may require a bit of a risk, it may require some travel, and it could create a little bit of chaos, possibly even jealousy. Now that can be inner conflict, Taurus, or that can be that there will be, if I take this leap of faith, you know, if I take this risk, there's going to be some people that are upset around me. Either you or somebody you're dealing with. Could be an ex of yours, or this could be you taking on the energy again of the Queen of Swords. Maybe there's certain things you need to cut out of your life and you're just not sure which ones to cut out of your life yet. You're waiting. You're waiting to see, you know, what kind of risks are involved in each decision and choice that you're making. What kind of conflict would each decision that you make create quite possibly here? Either you or, again, the person you're dealing with. Let's see what's going on in their energy. So remember, again, this can go vice versa. If it's not your energy, it definitely can be the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with. What's going on in Taurus person of interest energy? What do they need to know? Let me know how this resonates in the comment section. I want to hear from you all. Let's see what's happening. What's happening with Taurus's person? What do they need to know? Knight of Swords. This is, I'm in a rush. I'm in a hurry. This could be somebody, Taurus, that feels like they're in a real battle right now, but they're showing a lot of courage here, but there's maybe some kind of conflict in their life. But this can also represent that, you know, I'm impatient, I'm fed up, I'm done. That's it. I need to move forward. This can be somebody who's thinking really, really fast. Ooh, that was fast. Ooh, it definitely could be you. You could be keeping this to yourself. Okay, you may be, you know, the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles kind of means I'm holding on to my money. I'm holding on to my thoughts. I'm holding on to what I feel that I need to take charge of here. So you could be kind of keeping it to yourself exactly what it is that you're feeling that you need to do. If there is somebody that you're in conflict with here, I feel like there could be even more than one person. That could be the reason why you feel the need to wait before you maybe take any action. Some of you may be really trying to wait because you feel like you need to save more money before you can take this action. So some of you may be kind of standing back and kind of making sure that you do have what you need first, you know, maybe even second guessing yourself, okay? I feel like many of you are just trying to guard and protect what it is that you hold near and dear to you. You're kind of like, I'm kind of putting up boundaries. You could be dealing with an ex for some of you here where you feel you need to put up maybe some kind of boundaries. Like maybe you just feel kind of anxious, kind of fed up. Let's go ahead. Let's pull this other deck and see and clarify here. Why is the Knight of Swords here, please, for Taurus? Why is the Knight of Swords here for Taurus? What do we need to know about the Knight of Swords? What's on this Knight of Swords mind? Oh, wow. Okay. So there you are, Taurus, in your own reading. There's a Hierophant. So it can be that you're in a battle, quite possibly for some of you with an ex or in a marriage or commitment. Maybe there's a lot of conflict in this commitment, this marriage, or this situation with family members. It could be. Clarify the King of Pentacles for Taurus. Yeah. Okay, so many of you are feeling stuck. You're getting fed up. You're getting anxious. But you're keeping it to yourself how fed up you are. I feel like many of you just feel the need to guard and protect your heart, your thoughts, your decisions, your choices. I feel like you have this internal struggle going on. You could be having a lot of conflict with this person in your life. And you feel like, you know, you need to wait maybe a little bit longer, but you're also getting fed up, but you're stuck. It's kind of like, I want to go, but I'm stuck. Should I continue to wait? Should I move forward? What decisions should I make? It's like you're questioning everything, but right now you feel like you can't do anything. And I feel like it's upsetting you here. And maybe your ex is getting upset with you. Maybe this is your ex getting upset with you because you're trying to set boundaries with an ex. It could be that as well. Clarify the Nine of Wands for Taurus. Thought one fell out there. Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here for Taurus? Don't forget to hit the notification bell as well. That would be fantastic because there's so many awesome channels out there. You may never find mine again if you're brand new. Okay, let's see the Nine of Wands. I'm just going to ignore that call. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups indicates that you're protecting a wish of yours, Taurus. You have a wish and you're feeling stuck, like you can't go towards this wish at this time. And so you're feeling a little anxious about that. You're getting fed up. It could be creating some kind of conflict in your life at this time. Or this is what your person's going through. Maybe they're going through a bunch of conflict as well. It could go either way. So you know what you are here. Let's clarify this wish for Taurus. Okay. I feel like you're trying to be very, very careful here with the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe you're slowly setting boundaries with an ex or somebody in your energy that can be kind of argumentative, kind of cold. I do feel like I said there's too many people involved here. And I feel like, you know, if you're not, Spirit's telling you to set boundaries. Whoever is keeping you stuck here from going towards a new beginning is what I'm getting here. I feel like you're trying to be careful and you're going slow. You're going slow because it's affecting your stability, and you're trying to be careful, you know, because you're careful with your money, you're careful with your time, you're careful with the plans you're making, you know, but this person may be kind of holding on to you or holding on to the money, holding it up, I don't know, in a court case or anything else. We're going to keep digging here, but let's see. Clarify the King of Pentacles again, please. Could be dealing with a Capricorn and family here. So Capricorn, family, conflict, holding up money possibly here. And I feel like Spirit is saying you're stuck. You need to set some kind of boundaries here in order to go towards your wish. Maybe you're trying to do that. And an ex or soon to be ex or someone, you know, it could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, a family member is creating this conflict here. This person may be codependent upon you. A family member may be codependent on you here with the Devil energy. And the Ten of Cups indicates family and Capricorn. But you know, the Devil energy also indicates that we're tied to a person, place, or thing. It can be a way of thinking, can be an addiction. It can be, you know, somebody's codependent on you for money in the family. Maybe you've always given to them. Whatever it is, you feel the need to wait here, to go slow, to keep some things to yourself. In order to go towards your wish, you do feel like you are stuck at this time. What are the mutual energies between Taurus and the person that they're dealing with or will be dealing with? How are they both mutually feeling toward each other in this connection? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? What are the mutual energies between Taurus and the person that they're dealing with or will be dealing with? Okay. So there may be somebody here that you have feelings for, they have feelings for you, but you're feeling stuck at this time. You may be keeping these thoughts and feelings to yourself because at the end of the day, you and this person, you just want peace in your life. You just want calm and you just want peace. Yeah, and what I'm feeling here is there's conflict. Spirit's letting you know that you're both really, really, really hard workers here. And so you're not afraid to put the hard work into your job, to relationships, to your family, okay? Some of you may be having a reunion or reconciliation with this person for those of you that already know this person. Is what I'm getting for some of you here. Oh, boy, they're flying out. Okay, you both may be kind of guarding and protecting yourselves. And I'm getting tongue twisted. So maybe there's kind of like this, again, this anxious, frustrated energy of being and growing impatient here because, you know, it's kind of like you're both guarded. You're both kind of impatient. Spirit's letting you know there needs to be communication. And that you've both been going through lessons. So both of you may be closing chapters in your life, closing out a cycle in your life. Okay, so that means we've had to learn lessons before we're able to move forward and take this leap towards a new beginning. So you're both having to close out maybe cycles in your life at different times or around the same time. Each one of you are going to be different. Again, remember this is a general reading, okay? But personal readings are open at shacy.com. Not sure if I mentioned that. You can click the more button. Everything you could ever want is down in that section. Boy, somebody's really persistent and I'm going to ignore them. Okay, anyways, yeah. If you don't answer the first time, why would you call right away the second time? Anyways, let's go ahead and see what is affecting your connection, your energy for Taurus. What do we need to know? This change is happening, Taurus. There's changes that are meant for you here to happen. Okay, so I feel like there's, for some reason, you're feeling the need to wait. It's not the right time for you to take this. Yeah, so for some of you, your job is affected here. Okay, so it can be that you're waiting for a job offer to come in, or you're waiting for your current career to take off, maybe make more money. Maybe it's not making as much money as you thought. You have a lot on your plate to think about, okay? And it's making you anxious. Let's keep going here, Taurus. I want to go ahead and clarify. Who is this Queen of Swords for Taurus? Okay, so you may have somebody that's thinking about you and waiting for you, for some of you here, Taurus. Okay, this person's wondering what's going on with you. They may be at a physical distance. This person may be a divorcee, could be, but it doesn't have to be. Again, it can just be as simple as being a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But this is somebody who could be kind of thinking about the future, contemplating the future, wondering whether or not to continue putting energy into your connection. It can be that as well. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please, for Taurus. Clarify the Seven of Cups for Taurus. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Okay, so I definitely am feeling like, you know, you're looking for clarity for each choice and decision you make. You want to be very clear in your mind of what choices and decisions you're making. You know, are you making the right ones? If I made this decision, what would happen? If I made that decision, what would happen? Like, you're looking for that clarity. Or this person is, for you, Taurus, they want to know what's going on. Maybe this person's been waiting for you. But maybe there's conflict in your life or conflict in their life. It's either way. It's like you're both just kind of maybe guarding your hearts right now. You need to communicate, though, Spirit is saying. I definitely feel like you both want the same things here. But these changes maybe are going to affect your work, your career. Clarify the Fool energy for Taurus. Why is it here? So maybe Taurus, maybe this person feels like they're not sure if you're gonna like speak the truth here, or if you're trying to get away with something. We got the Seven of Swords. Now, if you're dealing with an ex, this ex is looking for truth and clarity, feeling like you are trying to get away with something, that you're looking at your other opportunities here. Or that's how you're feeling. What's this conflict with the Five of Wands for Taurus? Clarify the Five of Wands. So we have double clarification now of the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is clarifying the Five of Wands, which indicates that we're waiting because there is conflict, or we're worried about jealousy here if we speak our truth. Like, you know, we want to, it's almost like you want to make all your decisions and choices first. You're waiting to make the best possible decisions, choices. You're waiting to become clear on each possible decision and choice that you have to make before you take the action. I feel like once you feel clear, once you feel sure, I feel like you're gonna get your ducks in a row. Okay, I feel like you're just treading very, very carefully here, because there may be some kind of toxic behavior or something in your family, your home, or your person's family and home, and it can be both of you. And I feel like it's breaking your heart here, or breaking their heart, both your hearts here, because it's kind of like we want this reunion or this coming together, but we need to have communication. And just as I said that, so someone may communicate that, you know, they're just waiting for things to be balanced and fair before taking the action. But this is also like, you know, I want to communicate that there has been justice or legal issues that I'm dealing with here. I'm in a bit of a battle here, and it's leaving me stuck. Now, that could be you, them, or both of you here. Okay, if you're dealing with an ex or a family member. But wow, we want to communicate here that there's love between us. We feel like each other is a blessing, you know, whether that's traveling towards each other, but there's growths on these buds, growths on these wands here. There's buds growing. So, you know, it's kind of like I have this love for you, and I want things to be fair and balanced. So I feel like, you know, you and this person really want to have something that is fair and balanced here, but there's been a need to wait because of these changes are affecting family, they're affecting finances, quite possibly distance here, and any future decisions that you make. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Okay, so we have the Four of Cups. I really don't like that card. It represents, you know, missing an opportunity. This cup's trying to come in. This cup is literally trying to come in, but we're so focused on our past here, or the things that we don't want, or the unhappiness, that we may miss this opportunity. So either you feel like, you know, shoot, I'm going to miss this opportunity because I'm stuck. There's all these things going on. I'm going to miss it. You may suddenly decide, no, I'm not going to miss it. And dun, 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 we're going to be on our way. We're going to move forward. We're going to communicate because we feel it's just and fair to do so. Or we're missing this opportunity because there's somebody holding on to the money, and we're really not able to accept that cup right now because we don't want to take too much of a risk. We feel like we need to plan more and gain more clarity. So you kind of need to decide where you are in this, Taurus, is what I'm getting. Okay, let's go ahead and see here. What's going on for Taurus? What are the messages? Wow, we've got flowers and a message here, communication. So you may want to present somebody with flowers. Communication here is what I'm getting for some of you here. I feel like you're, ooh, okay. Some of you may be deciding which door to choose. Which person do I want to be with? That's not overly clear, but you may be choosing which door, which person, or which direction. Yeah, wow, I can't make this up. There's the compass. So many of you are trying to choose which door do you want to go through, which is your door. You're not 100% positive. You're trying to gain that clarity. So communication needs to happen here. And I feel like you, I mean, again, your home is your castle here, I'm getting. And so you just want to choose the right path here. I feel like you're really trying to go with the flow, but you're also getting bored, fed up, and impatient. Spirit's letting you know everything happens in divine timing. So imagine each cup is each clock. This decision takes time. This decision takes time. This decision takes time, so on and so forth. So Spirit is telling you not to rush into anything, okay? Which I don't feel that you do, but I do feel like for many of you, or if this is your person, they're fed up. Somebody's getting very, very fed up here, okay? But somebody's also still having the faith here that, you know, they will gain the clarity here to figure this out and to gain the truth and the knowledge in order to take this leap of faith. There's definitely a new opportunity here that I mean, the Ace of Cups is an overflowing cup of love. There's a beautiful opportunity here with a lot of love, okay? And let's put it this way, no love is perfect. We'd all like it to be, but that's not real life. Let's get some more messages for you. Let's see what's going on. What are the messages for Taurus? What do we need to know? Wow, I like the way that flipped out. Open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay? So if somebody's shown you who they are, trust that that's the person they are the first time. So if they've shown you a lot of love, a lot of support, then believe that that's who they really are. But later on, if they show you someone else, then that's another side of them that you'll see if, you know, you don't pull up your socks or whatever. We've got the Queen of Swords, so this is somebody who's been hurt before. Queen of Swords is somebody that's been hurt before. They've been through it. They've become maybe cold because they have learned their lessons. They're very wise. Okay, that's who the Queen of Swords is. The King of Pentacles, you're coming up as yourself here. I feel with the King of Pentacles, you are on top of your game when it comes to money, holding on to it, being careful, going slow. I feel like your person here is really looking for truth and clarity is what I'm getting. And we have, wow, we have true love and the Ace of Cups. Look at that. This is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. So Spirit wants you to know this can be a true and lasting love. Okay, but somebody's going to miss this opportunity. I'm feeling like if they wait too long, because we have the Seven of Pentacles twice, not just once, but twice. And it's like we're so focused maybe on money and being stuck. Maybe we're overthinking things. We're looking for clarity instead of communicating. So this can be that maybe you are not trusting because we have that you're both guarded. Maybe you both have trust issues, and that's the reason why, hello, there needs to be communication. I mean, stating the obvious, but some people with all the forms of communication nowadays, they just don't know how to communicate. What can you do? It takes two to communicate, right? Not three, not five, not one, but two. Okay. So, wow, we have you versus you. So this could be that you're in a dilemma with yourself. You're your own worst enemy and you're self-conflicted. Or this can mean there's conflict in your life or the person that you're dealing with. Okay, or will be dealing with. Look at that. We have a gift here. And we have flowers. So you may want to bring somebody a gift of flowers, or just show somebody how you feel, or that's what the universe is suggesting that you do. Again, or vice versa. Wow. We have the tree and we've got a forest going on here. So maybe some of you are thinking about taking a beautiful naturistic vacation. That could be for some of you. Maybe you're planning something in nature. Okay. I have the family tree. So some of you may be thinking about your family. We did have family pop up. So there could be conflict or toxicity within a family environment at this time. We have the compass again. So definitely some of you are so looking into what direction you want to go, or where you want to travel with this person, or where they want to travel with you. Yeah, I'm getting that you both just want to be happy. You just both want to be happy. Some of you may play the trumpet or thinking about playing the trumpet. You could be dealing with a Libra, or your person, or you have strong Libra in your chart. We did have the Queen of Swords show up. Could be dealing with someone by the name of Carlos. Let's get a few more charms. We have the turtle. Uh-oh. Let's throw the turtle out. We've got the turtle. Oh, boy. Yeah, there's definitely like very slow paced here. Very slow. I just feel like somebody's getting fed up with the Knight of Swords. We have the name Laura. So you could be Laura, or dealing with someone with the name of Laura, or you will be. Somebody has the bass, so maybe somebody's learning bass guitar. Yeah, somebody, definitely the lights going off, and we had the Ace of Swords. So if you're not gaining the clarity now, Taurus, I feel like you will in the future, or you're going to give somebody that clarity, okay? We have the axe. So maybe the Queen of Swords is giving somebody the axe. I don't know. Somebody's definitely very handy with tools here. May work in a shop, be a mechanic, something like that. Wow. Yeah, I feel like, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have true love here. And we have these two hands intertwined. I feel like maybe you feel very, very divinely connected to somebody at a soul-to-soul level. They, you. Okay. But there has been interference here. Again, I'm getting that again. And I'm getting flowers again. So maybe, this person really loves flowers, or you really love flowers. But I'm also seeing growth here. Like the buds maybe are going to form into flowers that we saw blooming on the Eight of Wands. So it's kind of like you both want growth in this connection, I'm getting. All right, Taurus, let's get some advice and guidance messages for you. Let me know again how this resonates. And don't forget again to hit that like button. What are the messages for Taurus? Advice and guidance for Taurus. What do we need to know for Taurus? What's the advice and guidance for Taurus? What do we need to know? What are the messages? Don't place limits upon yourself. You are an infinite being with infinite and unlimited potential. You can have and be anything you want. Don't hold yourself back or allow anyone else to. This is your life. Live your truth and remain heart-centered at all times. So for some of you here with the Ace of Swords that showed up, you just need to speak your truth here, okay? Don't hold yourself back. I definitely am getting that you or your person are allowing yourselves to be stuck. Don't hold yourselves back. No matter what's happening, no life and no love is ever perfect. Don't allow yourself to be stuck. Because, time is not promised, right? Trust the wait. Okay, you're being prepared for your blessings. So some of you are just trying to trust the wait, and you're trying to go with the flow, but you are getting anxious. So your person's getting anxious. So you're both getting anxious. But you're going through now. Spirit wants you to know they're not random. Trust the flow of the universe. So there's some things that we cannot control here. It's if there's justice or legal issues, well, unfortunately. But you can't wait forever. You don't have to wait for the outcome of that. You can continue to move forward. Okay? Don't let that hold you back. Don't let anything hold you back. Because, nothing is, again, time is not promised forever. We have apology here. Okay? So never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. So maybe some of you are waiting for an apology. This person wants to apologize, or you want to apologize to them. Okay? Again, we have gift here. We have flowers here showing up twice. Maybe there's a truth that needs to be spoken with those flowers. I don't know. Each one of you are going to be different. Remember that, right? We have sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. And that's exactly what I was saying with the Seven of Cups. Okay, there could be some certain decisions and choices that are not so comfortable to make. There may be certain things that we need to make head over heart decisions here. We have the Queen of Swords, which is somebody that, again, has been through it, is making head over heart decisions. There's certain things that this person may need to sacrifice. Either you or this person are making sacrifices right now for your connection, or just, you know, overall, because it's something that they feel they need to do. We have anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. So definitely this love is coming in. For many of you, we're making sacrifices, we're making decisions, and there is going to be some kind of conflict, maybe whether it's inner or outer conflict with other people. But just remember, it is important to communicate. Okay, it is important to speak up here, even if it's your family. Okay, I mean, it's awful to think that sometimes, you know, you feel like you should be able to trust or tell your family anything, but if it's going to create a lot of conflict, well, you know, it's kind of like, because we had the devil energy next to the family card, that could mean that there is toxic family members that are stopping you or keeping you stuck. Maybe they're holding on to the money. Again, whether it's an ex or whether it's codependency within your family or an addiction in your family. Those are the things that we control how we respond to them, but we can't control that person's behavior. But we can deal with our own, and we can say no. So that's why I'm getting that maybe it's time for you to set boundaries, or your person, or both of you here. There's sacrifices maybe that need to be made on both sides, but it's not impossible. Okay, that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that resonates for most of you. Let me know in the comment section. Again, don't forget to hit the notification bell. Subscribing is absolutely free. Go check your other placements if you don't know what they are. Cafe Astrology. You can check it out there for free, as well as Astro Sofa. I definitely sometimes resonate with my rising, my moon sign, my Venus sign. I check all of them. So when you find that information out, you may want to check your other placements as well. Okay, and don't forget to check the pick a pile reading for your soulmate. If you click on my videos, you'll see other videos there, as well as past videos. And yeah, so with that being said, I will see you all again next time. Namaste. Bye for now, Taurus.